Time for NBC 10 Coffee Break with Frank and Friends.
I would like to welcome in some of our other friends here. They're associated with the new AI laboratory, artificial intelligence at the University of Rhode Island. Professors Joan Peckham and Kunal Mankadia, and we'll be talking with them a little bit later about the interesting stuff. I want to talk about how URI professors and students took the Kingston campus more than a few steps into the future last week with the official opening of the Artificial Intelligence Lab, which has 6 specialized, powerful laptops that can run large data sets and open source software. Technology in the library, which houses 3D printers and virtual reality technology, is also available to the students in this AI lab. The lab makes students accessible to things like researching robotics, wearable technology, smart cities, and many other futuristic concepts and realities. And I'm hoping our two friends now can help explain what I just said, because a lot of it I don't get, because that's just me and my dinosaur when computers are concerned brain. Anyway, Professor Joan Peckham, we thank you for joining us today. Professor Kunal Mankadia, thank you for joining us as well. Let's talk first, if we could, Professor Peckham, just the general goals. You have some lofty goals for this.
Yes, we do. We hope to provide a centralized location for students and citizens of Rhode Island to explore artificial intelligence and to learn and to invent and to innovate. We chose the library because it's a very central location. It is a space where traditionally we provide access to information.
Now, wearable technology is one of the things we just kind of previewed. That's where you come in.
Yes, yes. One of the growing areas where we have problems, and you just mentioned about that, the aging and health problems are kind of, very much resonating with each other. So we are very interested at AI Lab that we can use wearable technologies and the data to utilize artificial intelligence for improving the healthcare and interventions, diagnosis, treatments. And so, for example, I have one technology in my hand right now. It's a smart glove that is made of textiles with the sensors into that. So each finger has a sensor that can measure the motor movements. And what we have designed is an app that allows you to kind of track how you can measure this particular thing at home. So let's say that if there is a Parkinson's disease patient and they would be having this app at the home, yeah, right? And then it also shows what they need to do. It's a very, very simple guided app, and you can see that now it is tracking this data, and this data particularly hold an information about the progression of the Parkinson's disease disorder.
All right, so this is being measured from the sensors in your hand. Hold it up again if you would, and then that little device at the bottom is the connection between that and the app on the phone.
Yeah, we have intentionally keep it open right now so everybody can see that it is a circuit. So that is connected. This connects to the mobile phone, and the mobile phone gathers this data. This data holds a great value, and that's where the artificial intelligence kicks in and helps us, identify this minute, I would say, diagnosable symptoms and parameters.
Briefly, the shoes. What is their function?
It's very much similar like the glove, but it's at a different location. So this shoes has these small sensors we have integrated into insole, and this particular so this particular sensor, and we also have in front. These are a very low cost sensor that connects with this particular module. That module connects to the mobile phone again, and now, not just for the finger movement, but now you would be able to look at the data coming from the the walking patterns, right? So
this is fascinating, and I've got to tell you, one of the things that fascinates me the most is that you are of the mind, and obviously everyone connected with this lab is of the mind, not to let the technology run away and get ahead of society. You're also very concerned about monitoring the ethics and the possible legal and other problems that might result.
Yes, we have a collaborative space in the center where our students and anyone who's visiting can discuss the possible implications of technology. Technology brings very powerful and positive things to us in society, but the devices and the data sometimes have negative impact, so we need to think about that before we release it
Well, sure.
in
And-
society.
Yeah.
And I know that this gets more and more important. There are going to be a lot of jobs in this area. You'll have a lot of students who need to know how to operate the material and also those implications.
And to think about that as they're creating these technologies.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you both for joining
Right.
us.